All right, I have returned, and this time we have another stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and good to see you, Caitlin. Good to see you, Maverick. Good to see you, Kaiju. Um, Again, just like earlier, it's August 27th, 2024, a Tuesday, and this time we are going to be doing two versions of Disney's Aladdin. We're going to do the Sega Genesis version first, and then we're going to do the Super Nintendo version. Which one's better? Well, we'll see. And then after that, this week, on Wednesday, we're going to do the Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Then we're going to do Mario Party Madness, where we're going to do the Gobi's Valley from Banjo-Kazooie modded into a Mario Party game. And then Thursday, we got Mario 3, Super Mario Bros. 3, the NES, and the GBA version, old versus new. This is part of Backlog Fantasy Lightning Round, where I play short games in one setting. Yes. Full playthroughs. Yes. Should not take any... It should not be long for either game. So, if I have time, we'll see what happens. But for now, we got these two games that's planned for tonight. I've never beaten either one of them. But I'm going to change that tonight. We're good to see you, Nasty Dunk. Hope you're doing good. Also, Maverick, guess what? When I did the Wheel of Backlog last night, after I beat a Hat in Time, one of your choices finally came up. I'm going to be playing Jersey Devil soon. So, stay tuned for that. I'll figure out when I'll do that. Genesis version was my jam as a kid. I played the SNES version at one of my uncle's places. And then the Genesis version, I rented that from Blockbuster. Jersey Devil, oh no. I'm looking forward to seeing just how that's gonna be. It's gonna be a fun time. But what's gonna be fun is playing these two versions of Aladdin. I've never beaten both. I actually own both. I got a cartridge for the Super Nintendo version years ago at PAX East 2022. And I got myself a cartridge for the Genesis version this year, Long Island Retro. So now I own the physical copies. But there's also a collection out there where there's the Aladdin and Lion King collection that has the Genesis version of Aladdin, and then there was also a second version of that collection that adds the Super Nintendo version of the game, as well as all versions of the Jungle Book that were available on 16-bit platforms and their adjacent handhelds. So, because of that, if you have the game already, it's DLC. So, I've been the Genesis version of Aladdin, never tried out the Super Nintendo version. Because the Genesis version was published by Sega and developed by Disney Interactive and or Disney Software at the time, and Virgin Games. Virgin being like the former music company. And the Super Nintendo version was developed and published by Capcom. So originally, the Genesis version was developed by Blue Sky Software, the same developers of the Jurassic Park Genesis version, as well as the first two, the two Vector Man games. They were a studio that were owned by Sega, but because they were prioritizing the Jurassic Park Genesis game, their version of Aladdin was lagging behind to the point where Disney said to scrap it, and instead, we'll get a group of people to make a different version of the game, which ended up being one of the best Sega Genesis games out there. We're going to start with that one first. We're going to start off with the Sega Genesis version. So we're going to do Disney's Aladdin. We're going to start off with the Sega Genesis version. And then later on in the night, we're going to do Super Nintendo. As you can see right here, I have bought, thanks to the Nintendo Direct and the Indie World Showcase, I have bought Pizza Tower and Castlevania Dominus Collection. So you'll be seeing me do those soon. But right now, we're going to do Aladdin. At some point, I am going to do the Lion King. However, because they're the same version, like they're the same game on multiple platforms, I'm just going to do the Super Nintendo version of the game. Yeah, this was published by Nighthawk and Disney, and Digital Eclipse did the collection. Yeah, because they added... Yeah, because in 2021 they added the Jungle Book and the Super Nintendo version of Disney's Aladdin. Because people complain about how there weren't any the Super Nintendo version wasn't here, but like the Genesis, and there was Game Boy, and I think Game Gear as well. We got options. So we got Aladdin. So we got this console S version means is the Sega Genesis version. Final Cut. And this right here is the Super Nintendo one. This is the console N version. We're gonna come back to this. So we're gonna play. I don't remember if this is one of those games in which you have to beat the game in the highest difficulty to get the ending. I don't remember if this was one of those games. I don't think it was, but I've never beaten the game before, so I don't remember. So let me check real quick. You don't think so? Okay. Well, thank you, Maverick. I will just play the game on normal. So this is basically like all the icons you could actually get, and you have to save Princess Jasmine. In Agrabah, a faraway land of wind and sand, a young street rat named Aladdin must steal to survive. Meanwhile, Jafar, the Sultan's advisor, plots to take over the kingdom by stealing magic lamp from the pearly Game of Wonders. Our story begins on a dark night. Hey, Shad, thanks for the raid. Not sure why the raid didn't pop up, but thank you. Jafar, haven't you found them yet? How much longer do I gotta keep running on this thing? I can't do Gilbert Gottfried's voice, but thanks for the raid, Shad. Quiet, Iago. I must know who can enter the Cave of Wonders. Now it works. But thank you for the raid, Shad. I appreciate it. Hopefully, Dual Destinies went well tonight. Give me 1 second. But I appreciate everything. So right now, we are gonna play Aladdin. We're doing the Genesis version first, then we're gonna do the Super Nintendo version after the fact. I have never beaten either game before, but I would like to change that. Because I've been having a hankering to play some classic Disney games, and you know what? Let's knock 2 out. Eventually, I want to go back to the Disney Afternoon collection and finish the last 2 games in that collection. Those 2 games being DuckTales 2 and Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2. I haven't done those yet, but I will go back to those. But yeah, Shed, thanks for the raid. I hope you enjoyed everything. For those who are new, I am ShellshockPrime. I am a variety streamer. I specialize in platformers, action adventure, RPGs, fighting games, and more. Modern, indie, and retro gaming all alike. I'm into movies, comics, anime, pro wrestling, graphic design, TMNT, and a lot more. All follow alerts are anonymous, lurker friendly, understandable if you need to raid and run. Puns and dad jokes are welcome. Thanks for the raid. Enjoy the stream. So if I hit the Y button, I throw an apple. B lets me use a sword, and A is to jump. It's been a long time since I watched the Aladdin movie, like the animated one, where Robin Williams was the genie. I think Aladdin was portrayed by Scott Winger, who was in Full House. He was DJ's boyfriend Steve. He was Aladdin in both in all the movies and well, the animated movies as well as the cartoon. I never really minded Dan Castellaneta's take on the genie. Yeah, it was alright. But I felt like Robin Williams did really well because he was only the genie in The Return of Jafar and the cartoon. He was set to be the genie. Oh, Kingdom Hearts as well. All right. He was set to be the genie in The King of Thieves, but then they got Robin Williams back. They managed to settle whatever beef they had because Robin Williams was pissed off at Disney after the Aladdin movie. But he came back for King of Thieves, which was okay. Return of Jafar was really good. To me, the best Disney sequel that was direct to video. Yes. He did not want that. And Disney did it anyway. To the point where he swore to never work with Disney again, which lasted for 4 years. As he did like some other stuff with Disney afterwards. Like he did Bicentennial Man, he did Flubber, and a couple other movies. Also, rest in peace, Robin Williams. Yes, Flubber. I've seen that a lot, and it was a fun movie, but it's been years I've seen that, but I've seen it a lot back when I was a kid. Bicentennial Man I've only ever seen once. I've never seen Death to Smoochie. I haven't seen 1 Hour Photo or World's Greatest Dad. I've heard that well, I've heard that the Night Museum movies were pretty good because he was in all 3 of them. Like the 3rd one came out after he died. But that was one of his last movies. Level complete.
You win!
Bonus level. Well, we're done with the bonus level, so Abu and Agrabah. But yeah, like this movie did look closer to this game looked closer to the movie than the Super Nintendo version, but the Super Nintendo version still looked pretty damn good though. I think the I actually lasted longer than I anticipated. I thought I would have died right in the beginning. Having escaped from the guards, Aladdin is approached by... There's a boy in the cave. I think they give you some extra points. A cave full of wonders filled with enough treasure to make all your dreams come true. To find it, you must find the 2 halves of a magic scarab. The first half is lost in the desert. The desert. And then they give you some extra points. Find the scarab. This doesn't allow you to buy extra lives and continues. Oh, nice. Forgot about that. So we gotta find the two halves of the scarab. Let's move this way. Okay. So there's the first half. I gotta find a way to get to it. I can't reach it from here right now. I have to find another way to get there. No. So it's right here. All right, so we got one. Now we gotta find the other one. It's somewhere around here. We gotta find it. Wait. How do I get over there? Must be on the other side. It's just 3 apples. That's fine. We have plenty of apples anyway, so... There we go. Let's go. Thank you, Abu. Got him. Level complete. You only get a certain amount of tries. Well done, street rat. The second half of the scarab is in Agrabah, in the possession of the clever thief. I looked up if a Flubber game existed and does a mod of Jelly Boy that changes the tile screen and makes Jelly Boy green. Oh, wow. Interesting. Let's look around and see where we can go. Do, 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 do. There's an extra life right there. Look at that. Rip him open. Take it back, guys. This way. You idiot. We all have swords. I haven't seen the movie in a long time. I do want to watch it again. I kind of want to do like a big Disney rewatch binge. Like, okay, we can't leave the level yet until we find the other half of the scarab. Wouldn't mind that. Disney will love that? Oh, they absolutely would love that. If anyone knows, they knows. Ha-ha! I am the capitalist overlord! Ha-ha! Oh boy! Shell's singing a different tune when Iger shows up with that cease and desist. Well, honestly, we'll see. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. If I get there. I don't want to say when. I want to say if. I was trying to get that one up. Then again, I could just move on. I need someone to draw the Final Fantasy VII box art, but it's me outside Disney HQ. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. I would definitely pay for that commission.
Fight!
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
KO!
Alright, now we gotta get out of here. This will be my exit.
Fight!
Right after we beat this person right here.
KO! You win!
Let's go. Got him. And we did it. Next stage. With both halves of the scarab, Aladdin is ambushed unexpectedly by the palace guards. You won't get away this time, thief. It's the Sultan's dungeon for you. Gonna look for a bit, but keep it rocking, Shell? No problem, Caitlin. Thank you for stopping by as always. Unhand that prisoner by order of the princess. Sorry, princess, you'll have to take it up with Jafar. Cast into the Sultan's dungeon, Aladdin can only think of Jasmine, the girl from the marketplace. Would he ever have a chance with a princess? Let's go. The Sultan's dungeon. I'm gonna find a way to get out of here. I will say though, I do like the detail this game has, especially for a Genesis game. Hey, Homecoming, good to see you. It's been good, how are you? Same here. In the indie world, the direct, and then the Sonic trailer, that was good. The Castlevania collection for the DS, which I'm looking forward to doing those games. Oh my god. Do you see this? There's a skeleton that has the Mickey Mouse ears. Wow. Oh my god. Someone put the Mickey Mouse ears on the skeleton right there. That's absolutely funny. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the Super Nintendo one that Capcom did. I'm gonna do that right after this. But yeah, I just wanted to point it out that there was a skeleton here. That's a very funny Easter egg. There's another one. There's a so there's more than one. That skeleton was in queue and fast pass rules were not encanted. Yep, agreed. When you wait too long to ride one of the major attractions in Disneyland or Walt Disney World. Wish. Yep, he is. You kind of white? Hopefully things have been alright. Ah! But yeah, this game's good. Still need to see if how I feel about the rest of this game. Still like a super good day. I always wanted to play a Power Stone. Yes. Power Stone's great. I'm surprised they're not putting the first Rival Schools game on there, only the second. Same thing with Star Gladiator. And I was expecting another game, Techromancer, to be on there. Capcom Fighting Evolution is the choice. You went for the humidity in the early morning combo for stuff? Oh yeah. You street rat, you. Hey, Enigma. No, we got Fighting Evolution, the king of poverty fighters. Honestly, you know what they can do in the future? There was that canceled Capcom Fighting All-Stars game that never saw the light of day. If that were to get added to a collection, that would be a huge deal right there. Mainly because of the fact that when a game that has been lost to time for so many years and then it resurfaces, it's gonna get some attention. I think the reason that I was surprised about the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is because I was not expecting another fighting collection so soon, considering the fact that we're gonna get the Marvel vs. Capcom collection real soon. CVS2 is one of my all-time favorites. I beat that, Fighting Evolution, multiple SNK and Capcom fighters, even Guild on Third Strike post Resurrection this year. I got into two things: fighting games and Zelda. Nice. Which I'm looking forward to Echoes of Wisdom when that releases. There's the exit.
You win!
Took a while to get through the exit, but I did it. Give me the Scarab Street Rat, and I will show you the way to the Cave of the Wonders. Go on, boy. Take nothing but the lamp, and you can return for treasure. As for Zelda, I never beat one until this year. Now I have a Link Between Worlds, Links to the Past, Minish Cap, Link's Awakening, and as my first 3D Wind Waker under my belt. Nice. Or easy is still the lamp from a street rather than from the Cave of Wonders. Well, let's go. Hit statues. I mainly grew up with Lion King, but this I rented, but my brother mostly played it. Because I rented this and Comic Zone around the same time, many years ago. And I thought that this game was pretty hard. The second level of Lion King can burn in hell, yep. And the thing is, the way they designed it, it was 100% intentional. The reason it was intentional is because they don't want people to beat the game by renting it. Hey, but we get to see you. That's why the second level of the Lion King was that hard. I also grew up with the Jungle Book. Because I had Jungle Book on Genesis. I think that Genesis and the Super Nintendo versions of Jungle Book were different. We'll see how I feel about the Super Nintendo version after this, because this will be the first time I've beaten either one. Meanwhile, Throws of Time only hit its best ending by the hardest difficulty. Yep. Kind of funny how there's a different version of one game for the Genesis and Super Nintendo, but that's being able to play the same game but under different perspective. Rocket Knight is a great, Adventures is a great example. Yep, especially the sequel, Sparkster. That one, I made sure to get Sparkster, the Rocket Knight collection, Resparked. Both Konami and Capcom have been killing it with collections lately. Like this year alone, we got the Ace Attorney and the Capcom fighting collections. Though the other Capcom fighting collections next year, but. And then Konami, we got the Castlevania collection. We got a couple other collections too. Genesis Hatatsu, the man who did nothing but in the movie. Yep. They did. They did. Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. It came out a few months ago. I even streamed them too. And I beat all 3 games in one night. It's on PlayStation 4, Switch, PC, and I think Xbox.
KO!
Oh, Sparks great. Let's finish the stage. So the physical copy of the collection, unfortunately, is through limited run, but you can get it digitally on any of the storefronts. There's the lamp.
You win!
We got the lamp. Bonus level. Abu in the cave.
You win!
Got it. Infidels. You have touched the forbidden treasure. Now you will never again see the light of day. We gotta move through. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We gotta run. Fuck that. Not worth it. It's not worth it. I think it would be better if I didn't grab that. Go, go, go.
You win!
Let's go. Good. Bug ride. Or rug ride. We're gonna ride on the rug. The magic carpet. Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's go. Going really fast too.
You win!
All right, there we go. In the last instant before freedom, the mouth of the Cave of Wonders collapses, trapping Aladdin Naboo inside. When Aladdin inspects his prize, he is suddenly swept into a strange world within the lamp. Inside the lamp. All this music, yes. That isn't how it happened in the movie. Well, they have to find a way to make it work in the game. Rest. We just gotta keep going until we get to meet the genie. The music is from the movie, though. There we go. But this game's great so far. Genie hands his platforms. You're barely standing on that little hand. Wow. Free from the magic lamp, the genie helps Aladdin escape the Cave of Wonders. With the lamp in his possession, Aladdin races back to the palace in Agrabah. I like the music renditions in this game, but I know who composed this game, and I don't like him at all. The composer is Tommy Tallarico. He's a piece of shit. Mainly because of the fact that he always runs to the defense of the Earthworm Jim creator because Doug Schnabel's a horrible human being. Not to mention the whole the Intellivision and Miko scandal, combined with the fact that there have been some music that he's actually plagiarized too over the years. I know he did the Spider-Man soundtrack for PS1 and Dreamcast, and I think N64 as well. The one from Activision. That was a good game. And he also claimed to be Steven Tyler's cousin, Steven Tyler from Aerosmith, even though they have the same last name. Well, Steven Tyler is basically his stage name, but yeah. Yeah. I know he did video games live at one point. I heard they were good, but they stopped them at some point. That said, the music here is not bad. There's some good compositions here, but it's basically the movie soundtrack, or close to it. All right, let's see what we can get. Sold out. Mix it up. Find another way through. Need to free him. Oh, that's how it works? Alright, cool. How was I supposed to know that? I just randomly guessed it. I've actually never made it this far in the game before. That's the end of this. Or not. Boss time.
Go for broke. Fight!
I'll take the L.
Live and let die. You win. Fight!
Oh, so if I took the L, I would just lose all those apples I got. I thought I would still keep them. That was a long rewind.
KO! You win!
There we go. Distracted by Iago, Aladdin recovers to find the lamp is missing. Good work, Iago. Now that I have the lamp, nothing will prevent me from ruling all of Agrabah. Jafar's Palace. Is this the last stage of the game? Fire. Ha! Like this is the ultimate test of everything that you would have already seen in the game. Might as well just use them. Go down. Grab both of those.
Get ready to brawl! Fight!
Wow. Oh, I don't want to lose those apples, though.
KO! You win!
There we go. Well, that's it. That's the Genesis version. I thought it was good. It got really hard towards the end, though. But it's definitely a good game. I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10. We'll see how I feel about the Super Nintendo version of the game. Because I've always heard mixed things about the Super Nintendo version and a lot of praises for the Genesis version. So we'll see how I feel about the Super Nintendo version. A whole new world. Sega does with Nintendo. We'll see how it is with this game. because this one's from Virgin Games and Disney. Sega published the Genesis one. And then the other one, the Super Nintendo one, is Capcom. It was. But it was pretty hard towards the end, too. But that's the game. All right. And done. So that's the Genesis version. It's actually a lot of fun, but it got hard towards the end. But it's still something that I've enjoyed playing.
Exactly how I feel. This is my last and my most loving request. With a restless innocence, our hearts began to race. With one thing on our minds, we foolishly embraced. And now as twilight closes in, I see you from a distant place, and I wish for you all the courage that you'll ever need to be your best. And although it storms and it's raining outside, all the people of the city still believe in the existence of the sun.